Hi Leo, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week ahead from the 15th until the 21st of September 2025. So, okay, we already have some cards jumping out. So this is a reading for Leos. Let's see what sort of messages want to come up for you, Leos. It's for my lions out there. What's coming for you this week? With the Knight of Pentacles, it could be some sort of solid offer. Some solid offer or something that was slow to come, but it's, that is going to be some sort of material gain. Two of Wands. Expansion. Thinking where to go next. What to do next. Whether you want to stay in your comfort zone or, move on. Explore something new and unknown. Or, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands now, it's like maybe, you work like really slow and steadily towards something and you got it. And, it's been so hard and so slow. And now you're there. And so you're wondering, like, do I enjoy this? Like, do I stay here for a little while or do I keep going? But this took such a long time that maybe, like, let me enjoy this for a little bit before I move on to the next thing. And the Fool. So yeah, you want to start something new here. You want to start something new. And you're thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Okay. Now. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights, worries, maybe you can't sleep, or maybe you're waking up at night. Maybe you're having weird dreams. Let me know, because, with this eclipse, actually, I'm getting weird dreams. But they're very insightful, So they're like a bit weird, but when I think about, and I remember my dreams now, like usually I don't remember them or not that well. And these actually, I remember they leave an impact. So maybe you're having dreams you're not used to. And you're wondering, like, is this a bad sign? But I don't think it's a bad sign. I think it's, it's time maybe for you to release some worries or have some insights, and you get them when you're most receptive to them. So while you're at rest, the Hanged Cat, so the Hanged Man, yeah, seeing something from a different point of view. Yeah, being a bit intuitive here, or receptive to your subconscious, what your subconscious wants to communicate, you know. Uh, Queen of Cups and Seven of Swords. All right. All right, Leos. So what do we have here for you? So the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it could have been an offer that came to you, you know, something maybe you were working towards, and you finally received that offer, but it was, you know, it's a steady thing. It's a material, solid thing, something you can trust. But maybe it's been so slow, and maybe you had to wait for it, and now that it's here, actually, you want to enjoy it, you want to savor it. But on the other hand, you're like, yes, but I don't want to sit still for that. You know, like there's a world out there. I want to to move on to the next thing, and explore what else is out there. You know, maybe this took long, but maybe the next thing won't have to take quite so long. And I want to see if I can make it. Because with a Fool here, I feel you're ready to start a new thing. Like, you know, whatever this was, and however long it took, it doesn't matter, because you're ready. You're ready for something new, or you're ready to like start the new phase of your life, the next phase of your life. You know. Yes, I think here you're in a bit of a fast-paced energy. Like you have a really good inspiration. So maybe something was slow in coming, but right now here you are, like in a fast-paced energy, and you just want to move forward. You want, you know, to go to the next stage. So maybe there was some sort of success here, and maybe people are telling you to, you know, celebrate it, or take your time, think about things, think things through, you know. And maybe you don't want to do that, you know, you feel like you're on a roll and you want to keep going from success to success. Sometimes it's important to follow momentum, you know, because when you have momentum, it's really working with the law of attraction, because you're in a good mindset. So keeping that momentum is a powerful thing to be working with. Um, and the Three of Wands here, your ships are coming in. So maybe that's what it is. You know, whatever it is that was taking a long time, you finally see the fruit of it. And so you want to move on to the next stage. You want to keep going, keep the ball rolling, so to speak. So you don't want to like sit in stagnation and you know, let the energy dissipate. You want to work with that momentum. Yeah, this is energy in motion. This is energy in motion, and so you want to keep the motion going. With the Nine of Swords here, yeah, maybe you're having trouble sleeping at night. Maybe something is waking you up. You know, maybe you have loud neighbors. It could be loud neighbors, maybe pets feeling restless at this time, you know, if you have pets, maybe some weird dreams coming through. But with the Nine of Swords, I wouldn't worry too much, because I think you're simply more receptive to it now. You're more receptive to things. So with the Hangman, I would be thinking more about how this is serving you. You know, how are these dreams serving you if you're having dreams? You know, or if you have pets, maybe it's a sign that you should, you know, play with your pets more during daytime. You know, go on longer walks if you have a dog, or if it's cats, you know, play with them more during the day. If it's neighbors, maybe if it's a sign that you should move, or look for a new property. Because actually, you know, with the Hangman, it's about looking at something from a new perspective. So I think that whatever this Nine of Swords is, whatever this, you know, This is that it's not letting you sleep at night, or not sleeping well. Maybe it's a health issue. Like maybe you're you're getting up to go to the toilet. Like maybe you should go consult a doctor. So, it's like looking at what this is telling you actually, more than at the thing itself. Okay, maybe you have a bit of a restless night, but what is this telling you? What's the source behind it? And maybe it's something you need to explore more. You need to investigate. Maybe you need to go to the doctor. If it's your pets, maybe you need to give them more attention. If it's your neighbors, maybe it's time to look for a new place to move. Maybe you wanted to sell your house, and so this is like, yeah, maybe you have some really loud neighbors now. So I think this is a sign, basically. Whatever it is, it's a message coming through, and you need to look at it that way, that it's something that wants to come through, wants to come to your attention. So it's not something to be just simply ignored as a symptom, but, look at the source. What is the message behind this? With the Queen of Cups here, I feel like you're receptive to those dreams. You're just more receptive to those dreams at this time. Maybe you usually, maybe you're like me and you usually don't remember your dreams, and now you're remembering them. Or maybe you usually have a good night's sleep, and now for some reason you can't, and you're wondering why. So I think with this Queen of Cups here, it's simply you're more receptive to your subconscious mind, to whatever messages want to come through. Um, Maybe it's your higher self facilitating this for you. And so with the Seven of Swords here, I would be more mindful of it, that you don't dismiss it, that you don't act in haste. Because the hasty thing would be like, you wake up in the morning and you have, you have to prepare for the day, prepare breakfast, maybe walk the kids to school, send them off to school, whatever it is, so that you don't dismiss it, because you're in a hurry in the mornings, so that you don't dismiss whatever messages came to you at night. So I think this is the issue with the Seven of Swords. Like, don't be in a haste to just dismiss it quickly. Pay attention to it. This is important, because it's also tied to whatever it is you're creating. Because if you want, if you're working with momentum, you're becoming a new person, and if you're becoming a new person, then whoever you were that is not serving you anymore needs to change, needs to, the old you needs to maybe disappear in a way, so that the new you can benefit from whatever changes you made, from the momentum created. So yes, this is what I have for you, Leo, this week. I hope it helps. If it does, please subscribe and smash that like button, and I will see you next week.